Welcome back. It's your girl Miranda here, and I'm back for another video. So yeah, excuse this lipstick that's keep getting on my teeth. I love this lipstick, but it's messy. But anyway, as you can tell by the title, this is my current foundation routine. I noticed in some of my videos that I don't explain to you my foundation routine. I don't walk through it. I either speed through it or I won't record it. So I just wanted to give you all this video just as a reference, you know, in the near future. If you want to know how I do my foundation, what steps I take, then you have this video as a reference point. So yeah, it's very simple. I did not record my eyes and lips for this video. That will be coming in a later video, just FYI. Yeah, so make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure to leave me some type of comment down in the comment section below. Also, before you do anything, I need you to stop and hit that subscribe button that is down below. It's either here or it's here. It's in one of these corners. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell right next to that subscribe button, just so you'll be notified every time I upload. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Yeah, I love each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Alright guys, so first starting off, I always start off by doing my eyebrows first. I know in the past, like, you may remember if you're an old time subscriber of mine, I used to do my foundation first, then do my brows, and then conceal and all that. But now, recently, lately, for about a couple of months now, I've been doing my eyebrows first. Don't know why, there's no specific reason to it, that's just what I do. And then I apply lip balm. My favorite lip balm, which I've ran out and haven't been able to get anymore, is from Kapari. I've talked about it in a video before. It's great, I love it, but I just don't have it with me. But I've been using this. It's by K-Voss. It's more of an oil type. Like, I mean, it says lip balm, and the consistency is kind of like a lip balm, but like when you put it on, it's kind of, I get an oil type of feel, but it does the job. Sometimes I do use the Fenty Gloss primer. I have a couple of primers here, but I don't really have like a staple primer, like one I cannot live without. I just haven't found one that I just, oh my god, like I need this. Like, I don't know if I can change it. But the one I've been using lately, well, I haven't used it in my last couple of tutorials if you've noticed, but the Fenty primer, can you see? Yeah, the Fenty primer, I've kind of sort of put a dent in it. Y'all can't even tell, but I've sort of kind of put a dent in it. I'm here in my bottle, so I have like this much more to go. I just haven't been using it lately, no specific reason. I just wanted to start back using some of my other primers. But I love this primer. It's not super mattifying. It's breathable. It sort of kind of minimizes my pores. You can tell, like, my pores are disrespectful, so to get a primer to like shrink them is hard. The only primer, let me go get it because I don't have it with me. So for these disrespectful pores, the 3 primers I like for my pores is the Becca one. This is a sample. I think I got it in a beauty subscription box. I'm not sure. But the Evermet Poreless Priming Perfector. I love this for my pores. The Professional from Benefit. I love this for my pores. Actually, I haven't used this in a while. I might use this today. From Benefit, I love this. And the Cover FX one, I think I used this in my last tutorial, which should be up by now. But this one, these 3 for pores are amazing. They're the best ones I own. But some other great options is, if you're in a rush and you don't want to have to squeeze the primer out, rub it in, all that, Smashbox Primer Water. I used to love this stuff. I think this is probably like my, I think this is my second bottle, and I actually have a full one in my stash. So primer water, I used to use this all the time when I first started. It's very simple, very easy, does the job. Silicone free, alcohol free, oil free. Like if you're in a hurry, just a couple of spritz of this, fan it dry, then go right on in. Also the NYX Angel Veil for affordable option. But today, actually, I was going to use the Fenty one, but I think I'm going to use, let's use both. I'm going to use the Fenty and the Pore Professional from Benefit. So we're just going to apply that. There's no specific way to apply your primer. Apply your primer like you want to apply your primer. What? Apply your primer like you want to apply your primer. Woo, tongue twister. For the ones, oh, that's a lot. But for the ones that specifically for pores, like if I'm not layering and if I was just using this, then I would kind of put it all everywhere, but just focusing. My main focus for primers like this, Cover FX and Becca, I put it where my pores are the largest, which is basically on my cheeks, and then I'll spread it on my nose, just like this area as well. Also, oh Jesus, girl, Smashbox has a good pore primer as well. Smashbox has some really good primers. Like, they have some really good primers. Now for foundation, I really just discovered like the best combination for my skin of foundation. I've been using it in my past couple of videos, like in past 3 videos maybe. I've been using this combination. And it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And it's in the shade 375 Java. And then the Fenty Beauty foundation. And it's in the shade 490. Yes, in the shade 490. These two together. I use more of this and then like 1 or 2 pumps of this. Oh my God. Like, oh my God, the best combination ever. Like, I can't explain it. Like, oh my God, like, it's not super matte. Neither one of these foundations on their own is super matte. They're both breathable on their own, but like together it's just magic. I mean, I could be hallucinating, but we're just gonna say they're magic on their own. Y'all excuse my hair, I just blew it out and put it in a bun. But anyway, that's besides the point. These two together, you need them. Matte and Poreless by Maybelline and the Fenty foundation. But if you can't get the Fenty, because Fenty is more on the high end side, Maybelline by itself, wonderful, wonderful by itself. I love it. Breathable, not super matte, long wearing. I think this will transfer though, so FYI, if your man's, your girl's wearing a white t-shirt, you may not want to put your face on it. Just saying. So actually today I am going to be using the Morphe brush, just because I haven't used the brush in a while to apply my foundation. But yeah, usually I use a sponge. That's just my go-to because it's easier through the whole applying process. Like, you only need, with a sponge, you only need 1 tool to blend out your foundation and your concealer. Whereas with a brush, you may need a brush and a sponge depending on how you depending on what your technique is. But with the sponge, it's just a one-stop shop. So I have too much foundation, but we're just gonna go with it. Just dab my brush into the product and then just tapping motions first, starting at the base of my face, like the chin area down here, and then drag it upwards. Okay, so now for concealer, my all-time favorite concealer ever, and it's an affordable option, is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I love, 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 love this concealer. I forgot what my shade is. This one actually, for highlighting, this one actually, slow down, chill out. This one isn't my shade for highlighting, but I think I'm gonna try it today. This one is in the shade Espresso. Dang, I can't remember what my shade is in this concealer for highlighting, or that I use for highlighting. But I love the NYX HD Photogenic Studio Photogenic Concealer. I love it. The best that I've ever tried, hands down. Also, some of my other favorite concealers is LA Girl and ColourPop. Love these concealers. They're the best. They're super duper affordable. Yeah. Tarte Shape Tape is good as well, but oh shit, I don't have it in my shade, so that's why I haven't been using it. It's a little super duper too light for me. But okay, maybe this is the one that I use. It's kind of empty. Maybe, I don't know. We don't see. Okay, yeah. So I wouldn't really typically highlight with this shade, just because I like my highlight to be super duper bright. That's just me. That's just what I like. I know some people say you should go like 1 to 2 shades lighter when highlighting, but I mean, I highlight with whatever I want to highlight with. That's just it. I'm gonna try and roll with it today. Like that color around my brows is what I usually highlight with. So maybe this is the shade that I like, Espresso. And then also I only contour like when I'm footing myself, or when it's like a super super important event that I'm going to, or if I'm going on a date. That's the only time I contour. So because contouring just adds extra steps that I don't really want to add on a regular day, so I just reverse contour. And I really just messed up. Okay, yeah, that's when you take your concealer and you go right up under the contour line. I'm gonna clean that up because it is a little crooked, but we're gonna clean that up. So I'll take a sponge. That's why I said it's easier to use a sponge, because just one tool for your foundation and the same tool to blend out your concealer. But hey, I blend out my under eyes last just to let it dry down a little bit. But this concealer like kind of dries a little fast, so you have to work quickly. But yeah. Okay, so usually like if I would go in with one that is 2 or 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, I would go back in with whatever I use to apply my foundation. So like if I was using this sponge, I would have did my foundation on the butt side. So I'll go back in with the butt, no extra product, and just blend out the edges. And since I'm going in with the brush, today, I'm going to take the brush, no extra product, and just blend out the edges just so there's no line of demarcation or anything. And that's also a good tip. Like if you use a concealer that is too light, sometimes you can just go in with whatever you applied your foundation with, no extra product, and just blend it out. It'll help with kind of fixing it for your shade and those demarcation lines. Even though this concealer is more my skin tone, it's like not dramatic, it's probably one shade lighter than my skin tone. So even though I'm trying not to get no foundation on my sweater, but yeah, that's just a good tip. Okay, so now for setting this stuff. Favorite setting powder, hands down. If you're a ride or die subscriber of mine, you already know the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but in the shade medium deep. I said I was gonna try the translucent one again whenever I'm not filming, just to give it another shot, because I didn't really know what I was doing exactly. Like I didn't know the tips and tricks that I know now when I was using the just translucent one. But key to making this stuff blend, because I don't really bake anymore, that's just not what I do, is to pack the product in, to just like let it soak into the skin, press it in there, don't swipe, don't rub, just press the powder in into the skin. Okay, now depending on what type of person you are, you may like to, you know, take that powder and set everywhere else. I haven't really tried that yet, and I don't want to try it here, and I can't fix it if anything goes wrong. So now for setting everywhere else, especially if you don't contour, what I like to use is my Black Radiance pressed powder, and it's in the shade Ebony. First product I've hit pan on. And now the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in medium to dark, I used to use this to set my face. Well, I used to use it to contour, but I didn't know what I was doing at the time. But this is what the inside looks like. You have a contour shade, a sculpt shade, and a highlight shade. Now I will sometimes take this, like depending on what I use to conceal with, I will take this to kind of set my concealer a little bit, just rarely, but just want to throw it out there. I use this shade kind of to, I feel like, I could be wrong and I could be hallucinating again, but I feel like this contour shade kind of gives me some warmth. So this is what I use to quote unquote bronze with, and I just put it here and along my forehead. So this is what I use this shade, the contour shade, for. I could be hallucinating, I don't know, but it just makes me feel good, so that's what I use. See how that's like lighter now? Kind of makes it like a contour, not really though, but now I like to spray something. Usually I'll use the Morphe continuous setting spray, but I'm getting very low on that, so I'm just gonna try to use some of my other products because I don't want to run out of that just yet. But that is my favorite setting spray. But lately I've been using this quadily, I don't know. It's a beauty elixir. I use this in my skincare routine as well. Beauty elixir is just supposed to spritz up your face and step up your foundation, stuff like that. But you can use it with makeup, without makeup. But I just been using this. I like to just spray something on my face, and just to kind of get rid of this powdery look. But I have a lot of favorite highlighters, so I mean, highlighters is just, it's just whatever you like. I use the Y14 brush, and I just dip my brush in there, tap off the excess. I love ColourPop. I love matte. I have one matte highlighter. It's the, I don't even know the name of it, but it's the matte highlighter. I have one or two from Kylie Cosmetics that I kind of like, but I just love this Beauty Bakery one. Like, it's the best. And I feel like every time I use this, somebody's always complimenting me on my highlight. Oh, so icy. And I also like to highlight my nose. I put a whole lot on the tip of my nose. And then the bridge of my nose. And then forehead. And then I like to drag it above like that arch of my brow. Both sides. And then Cupid's bow and chin. And then chin. Alright, so that is it for the base. I'm gonna go off camera and film I'm gonna go film an eye look so we can have 2 videos for you guys, and then I'll come back for an outro. Alright guys, so I'm back with the finished look. Like I said, the video on this eye look will come up probably after this video, just so everything will be in order. But kind of pleased with it. So if you want to know how I got this affordable eye look, just stay tuned. That's gonna be up shortly, whatever. This is just how I do my base, how I do my foundation. I realized that in most of my videos that I don't really explain what I'm doing and why I do it. So yeah, I just wanted to give this to you guys, and just so in the near future, if I don't record my base, you'll always have this video as a reference. Oh, well, you didn't do your base in this video. Well, just go to this video. You know, you get my drift, you get my draft. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.